Acknowledge us.
I like that new entrance. I like it.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right, but it's not real. Welcome to another episode of Wrestling with the Bros. Yeah, every time I see that eagle crab, I'm taking shots at it, nigga. Alongside Antoine Fair, Chris here with you. Hey, you froze, man? You just sitting there.
Nah, I had to get my Joe Biden on what you just did.
Hey, this is episode 9? No, this is episode 8, right?
8, yes, sir.
8. Yeah, I'm bad with episodes, man. I gotta get that in order. Man, what's going on? How was your week, man? How was your week?
It's been all right, man. I ain't gonna lie, I've been in kind of a funk. I don't know if it's because of my birthday is next week. I always kind of get like that around my birthday. But I'm just cool, man. How you?
I'm good, man. My arm's been messing.
Well, it's because you drive too much, son. You gotta stop.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I've been. Yeah. No, man. I don't know. It's been kind of hurting all day. I need to go to the doctor, get that checked out. Yes, black men, please go to the doctor, get yourself checked out, man. On the regular, man. Seriously, get your health checked out. No, other than that, it's been a good week. It was actually a short week for me because I had. See, Wednesday I didn't go to work. Then I didn't go to work yesterday because it was the 4th. And today I went to work. I did not want to go, but I did, and thank God it's the weekend. Man. I'm going to my in-laws' house tomorrow for we're going to celebrate the 4th of July tomorrow. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. Looking forward to relaxing and to just kicking it with some family, man. Just kicking it with some family. Man, we are on the verge of Money in the Bank. Right now, SmackDown is on live. They are live from Toronto, the 6th, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm sure they're playing no Kendrick Lamar up there. It's all Drake. They don't want no problems up there. They don't want no Rick Ross situation up there in Canada.
Yo, I was trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out why those front rows. I don't know if it's on the right or the left side of the TV, but that shit during that first promo, that shit was completely empty.
Oh, wait a minute. Was it the hard camera side or was it the opposite?
The hard side, yeah.
I think, you know what? I was wondering if they let people in late. You know, sometimes that they might let them in late or whatever, and people might have been you know, just at the concession stands or at the merch booth, whatever the case may be. But so far, what are your thoughts on SmackDown?
It's been good. I enjoyed the first promo. They're still shooting fireworks outside if you can't hear. I like the first promo. I like the Jade match, the Bianca Jade match. It was all right, you know. They threw a bunch of people around, you know. That's the best thing.
Right.
Other than that, just been ho hum. I'm pretty sure they saved everything for this last hour, so we probably about to get a bunch of fireworks. But
oh my gosh, my freaking phone! No, yeah, keep me updated on SmackDown. I'm trying to watch it on my phone, and it's terrible. I don't know what the hell's going on with the Wi-Fi here. I really don't. But I caught a little bit of that. I had mentioned this earlier in the group chat, Fair, and I don't know what you think about it, but what do you think about possibly AJ Lee interfering in the Money in the Bank ladder match for the men? Like somehow she shows up, and I say that because if you remember, Punk hasn't been on TV since I want to say the episode where he got jumped or he got beat up when they were in Chicago. And
he hasn't been on TV since he got beat up in Chicago on SmackDown.
Yeah, on SmackDown. And you remember Drew took his bracelet, and AJ's name is on that. And I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but I just wonder, what are your thoughts about that? Do you think that that possibly could be something that might take effect, or is it still something like whatever?
I mean, can it happen? Sure. Will they have AJ Lee interfere? And the only way I would see it plausible if she's the one that interferes with Drew cashing in or
Mm-hmm.
tossing the title after he cashes in, like to make it a little clean. Because I don't expect anyone really to interfere in a ladder match because I think that's too predictable. No disqualification, et cetera, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think the better way would be to have him cash in because if we could talk a little bit about news and going into that, the news, quote unquote, I don't know if it's right because good old Dave told us, but right now that the main event is going to be Steph versus Drew, Damien, I'm sorry, for the title. So that would tell me cash in. Whether they make it a triple threat or whatever, it's going to be a
Mm-hmm.
cash in. I would rather the interference, whoever it is, AJ or CM Punk, be during that match. But I mean, is it possible? Yeah, and yeah, wait,
Um,
Jesus Christ,
what
turning this
what do
thing
we
up.
say? What did we say? Oh no, okay. What did you say? What was going to be the opener? You said it was going to be the
Men's Money in the
men's.
Bank.
Okay, because I think we discussed on the last show whichever match opened up Money in the Bank that would affect the outcome of at the very end. So if that's the opening match for Money in the Bank, then yeah, Drew is probably going to cash in. I think we both picked Drew. Is that correct?
Yeah, we both picked Drew. I think I picked the cash in to happen to that night, and you said no.
I'm going to change my pick. I'm going to go with Jay.
Huh?
I'm going with Jay
You switching up?
winning. I'm switching up. I'm going with Jay winning at Money in the Bank.
I mean,
What do you What are your thoughts about that?
um, I mean, I get what you're putting down, but I don't see, bro. He's gonna be in an angle that's gonna take him through probably Survivor Series with the Bloodline. You you just put the money in the bank on a dude that ain't gonna cash in for like 6 months. I don't want another Damian Priest. I don't want Damian Priest to happen to Jay. So I don't want what's the dude name? Theory. I don't want Theory to be Jay. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I would love it, but I don't think that's happened as plausible or should happen. I should say.
Mm. Well,
You
I
still think
think
no cash in, right? No cash in for you.
no cash in. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay, I've been wrong before. Shit.
And you
We're
let
trying.
popular opinion, how you say that word, swayed your wrestling judgment. I think that's what you do.
I mean, man, I would. It would be actually. It would be interesting to see, like maybe if Jay has that briefcase, how and I hear what you said about that storyline, because we both have said that there's going to be a bloodline, and I think the world knows there's going to be a bloodline, uh, um, bloodline Civil War storyline coming up. But that would be something though to where you maybe Roman helps down the line if Jay were to get that briefcase, maybe Roman helps him out. Just saying.
Change his character now. You know that. Like I
Well,
said,
he's going to be no,
I
he's
don't.
going to be a baby face when he comes back. He's going to be a face.
Yeah, but that don't mean he helping people. Like he ain't
Well,
Cody. He ain't Cody babyface. White meat
no, no, no,
babyface.
no,
Like
no. But no, he's going to help. He's going to be a face to where he realizes, okay, I have to face Solo Sokoa at some point or whatever. Because and this kind of goes into my next point of how Solo uh, has pretty much said, now I'm the tribal chief. It kind of gives me, and I'm not saying that it is, but it kind of reminds me, excuse me, when the first thought that came to my mind was the Lion King of how when Mufasa got killed and Simba left or whatever, what happened? Scar took over, everything went to shit. They were starving, all that stuff, whatever. Like the land was just in disarray, whatever, right? Well, you saw what happened with the bloodline. Now, what's going on? Solo has taken over. Uh, the Tonga twins have come over. Jacob Fatu has come over. They freaking power bomb Paul Heyman through a table. I mean, it's like in disarray, and I think that's the final straw that's going to get Roman. That's going to motivate Roman to come back. Now we have had discussions about this, and I know you have been saying you've been 80-20 because you were starting to lean the other way a little bit, but you've been 80-20 on Roman coming back for tomorrow night at Money in the Bank. I said SummerSlam, him coming back at Money in the Bank, it wouldn't bother me because I think you mentioned this on one of the episodes. It would actually help propel the story for SummerSlam, if you will. But I do think that I'm just curious if he will come back just because of the fact of the death of his father. I don't know. I don't know, and I'm being honest when I say this. I don't know the traditions of his family and how they, perceive death and how they what's their traditions of going about burying someone that just passed. So I don't know how that goes or whatever. That might be a factor if he doesn't come back. I'm probably reaching a little bit, but I'm just saying, I don't know. So
Yeah, I don't know, and I'm sure it'll be in Hawaii as far as the bury whatever they're doing. So
yeah, so
I'm 50-50 on it now. To be honest
okay,
with you, like
okay,
it'll make sense for him not to go tomorrow, but it also makes sense to do it and then set up a solo Reigns match at SummerSlam. So it's like it can be both. Like I wouldn't be disappointed either way. I would understand it for for Saturday rather, for tomorrow, because he just had a big death in his family. Like it's not like a cousin died,
right,
that was
right.
far, removed. It was like his dad just died. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
R.I.P. to Zeke. But yeah, I mean, I'm 50-50 now. I don't. Yeah, I don't. I the easiest finish would be for Cody to take a pin. I just don't like Cody taking a pin there. But yeah, I mean, Cody take a pin, sets up a main event match for SummerSlam.
Hmm.
Cody, Solo, Bloodline, and all that. And who can comes and causes Solo the match? Roman Reigns. I think that
Right.
kind of writes itself.
Yeah, and I can definitely see a Roman solo match at SummerSlam, and then I think,
You can easily do that match at the Dash at the Germany thing that they're about to do too in
oh
September.
yeah,
So like you can,
you definitely
that's what I'm
could.
saying now. It's really 50-50. It could be
Well,
tomorrow. It can be SummerSlam.
I was saying that too because where does The Rock fit in this? Because I think if do you bring back The Rock at SummerSlam if you go solo versus Roman?
I think you bring Rock back in October. I'm assuming that new trademark that they did, um, the old WWE, WCW. I apologize. Um, Pay-per-view, the New Blood Rising. I
Oh
don't know if
yeah,
you heard
yeah,
of that,
yeah.
but they just trademarked that. So I would assume with that type of name, that's an October pay-per-view because they don't want to do December ones anymore. So that's October. So that I think it either goes Rock comes back by October or he comes back in Saudi, and then that goes in to some Survivor Series.
Saudi's in October, right?
Saudi's at the beginning of November, and some Survivor Series is at the end of November,
Right,
or it might
right. It's
be
always
Saudi's at the end of October.
October. Okay,
Might
okay.
be. So if it's in October, if I'll look it up and I'll tweet it out. But yeah, I mean that might, yeah, I don't even know where that pay per view comes from. Maybe that's an NXT thing. I don't know, but yeah.
No, I wouldn't. The Rock is
Wait,
doing. The
the
Rock is promoting the
October
movie
doesn't. That's when SmackDown goes to
on
USA, right?
USA. Yeah, yeah, I
And then
think
that
so. Yeah,
starts
October.
that deal, and they're supposed to have like an NBC special every year.
I gotta get a freaking Netflix account. Oh man. Real quick, Bailey is coming out now with Naomi. Bailey has a match. Who was she jumped by?
Piper
Fair.
Niven.
Yeah. So when do you see a Naomi heel turn?
I don't know if it's a heel turn.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a heel turn. I think it's a kind of a they start out friends and friends. Maybe it is. Maybe it is a heel turn. I would really like for Naomi, Jade, and Bianca to start a faction and be heels, and then you break Jade out of that faction as a face.
Well,
I would really like that. Where the fuck did she go?
yeah.
Okay, I get it. Okay, okay,
No,
I get it.
that would be interesting.
Yeah, like,
What would you call it?
I would like that.
If
Naomi
you
hasn't been a heel since. Has she ever been a heel?
what did she heal when
She
she
was a
was
heel
her
with the faction with it was called Bad or something. Remember with
yeah
Lena and
with
uh
Alicia Fox, was it? No, it wasn't Alicia
nah, it
Fox.
was Sasha Banks.
Sasha, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bailey. I think Bailey wins this match. Bailey doesn't have a match for tomorrow, does she? For Money in the
Just
Bank.
throwing together shit so she can get on this card, bro. They don't yo, they dropped the ball. Like, why the hell did you take damage control off of the show that Bailey's on so she can't have her whole entire feud with the freaking like that was stupid. I'm just thinking
Yeah.
about like they made a lot of mistakes right here. I think that really hurt Bailey because I mean when you take the belt off of somebody that you've been with for a couple of years, you got a feud with all of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just
Right.
leave it out. They got to beat your ass a little bit, and then you can like, come on, man.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I don't know why they took damage to the whole group off of there. They split them
Yeah,
because
for
Io
what?
Sky she's on SmackDown, and then the other two are on Raw. I don't get it. I don't understand why they did that. I really don't. I really don't. As of right now, there's still 5 matches on this card, right?
Yeah, only 5 matches right now.
Okay. Um, I didn't get a chance to watch the kickoff show because I was out earlier, the Money in the Bank kickoff. But I did see a clip where they're encouraging everybody tomorrow who's coming to the show. They're encouraging everybody to wear white. They're going to have a white out. Is this the first time they've done something like
Yeah,
this?
I've never heard them do that before. And I think that's really cool to get crowd participation on like that. That's really cool.
Yeah, I was sitting there thinking like I literally had to think back if they ever excuse me done something like this ever.
No, I've never been. My watching, 25 plus for me. I've never heard. Not that something that they announced, maybe anyway.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll go back and kind of watch some stuff and hey, everybody had what? I've never heard of this. Which, like I said, is
Yeah,
cool. It's kind of like a football, or basketball home arena type
yeah,
thing. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
yeah,
That's cool to
yeah,
me.
yeah.
So
That's exactly what it's like. Um, I did get a chance to watch that behind the curtain documentary. I did watch that. Right now, we're in commercial, ladies and gentlemen, so we're um, talking about the behind the curtain documentary. If you haven't seen it, it's on YouTube. It's about an hour long. Very good documentary. It talks about what happened, what led to what we got at WrestleMania 40, where it started off being Roman and Rock, what we thought it was going to be at WrestleMania 40, the main event, and then how they pivot and made it to where Rock and Roman took on Seth and Cody night one, and then Cody and Roman still got the match off night two. Fair, I'll say this, man. My thought, and notice I said thought, not thoughts, but my thought about this documentary was if Vince McMahon was still there and The Rock made mention of this, is there's two things you can do. You can just the fans can sit there and piss on it and be mad, and guess what? You just keep on trucking no matter what, or you pivot. If Vince McMahon was still in charge, they would have just kept it. They'd have kept it going
kept it going.
Because Vince McMahon would have seen the money, which I get it from that perspective, from the money perspective. But it
Which
ended
would
up,
be wrong because they made that gate in that whole weekend the biggest thing in WrestleMania
yeah,
history. So he would have
exactly,
been wrong. It would
exactly,
have been wrong.
right, right. No, exactly. He would have been wrong. But um, I I commend Cody for uh standing up. You know what I'm saying, and understanding the moment or what was going on because hey, I know fair. He likes Cody. He likes Cody, but he doesn't like the Cody crybabies. Uh, but no, I mean seriously because
You get a right and a left eye roll for that. Fuck.
but I mean, no, it was. I commend him for sticking up and standing up for himself, man. Because you know this, I know
He
this.
ain't,
It's a cutthroat business. It's a
bro,
cutthroat business.
bro. Y'all can all miss me with this shit. He ain't stand up for shit. It was
He stood up
Triple
for
H
himself.
all along, bro.
He stood up
That
for himself.
man booked
Look here,
Cody
ladies.
to win the Royal Rumble when
Right,
September they knew Rock was coming back. He still booked him to win the Royal Rumble. That point to Roman, that was planned by Triple H. That
ladies and
man,
gentlemen, ladies and
that
gentlemen.
man.
Just
You don't
remember,
give Cody
Fair
credit.
is a Triple H fanboy. He's a fan. He's a fan. He's a fan. So
Bro,
Triple H can do no wrong in his
tell me I'm
eyes,
wrong.
ladies and gentlemen.
Tell me I'm wrong. Where was the non-fact?
You're wrong.
I'm wrong. I
Yes,
know.
you're
You
wrong.
know.
You're
You
wrong.
know
You're
not.
wrong.
You know
Yes, you
not.
are.
The
You're
man
wrong.
said, "Yo, we're gonna see what happens." To Cody's face, by the way, he said, "What am I doing for fucking WrestleMania?" He said, "I don't know yet. We see what happens." That's what he said. Did I get that wrong?
Yes, you're wrong, Fair. And you know why
Okay,
you're wrong?
okay,
Here's
okay,
why you're wrong, Fair.
okay.
Here's why you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
When I think of why you're wrong, I'll tell you.
That
No,
man.
no, no, but no,
Oh, all
no,
good.
no,
We
no,
got the
no.
Money in the Bank people here.
Yeah, yeah,
We got Io Sky, we got Tiffany.
yeah. Tiffany Stratton is down there. I think this is where they're going to start getting uh all of the contestants, all the participants from the Money in the
We
Bank
probably see
match.
Trish here in a couple. Probably see Trish break it up.
Yeah. So, but I will say this. I commend all of them. I commend Cody, The Rock too, for recognizing
It was
when the fans
collaborative.
really,
It
yeah,
wasn't between
it
them.
was, yeah. I commend The Rock for saying, you know what, let's try to go. They took something that could have been a huge disaster from the standpoint of the fans really hating it to where they're
Right.
like, man, this probably end up being one of the greatest WrestleManias that we've ever seen.
Bro, it's the greatest WrestleMania build of all time. I keep saying it for the rest of my life. As long as we do this podcast, if I move on to do something, wherever I talk about wrestling, and you talk about WrestleMania, that was the greatest build of all time, that was probably the best payoff to a match, which is the Sunday main event with all the bells and whistles. That was the best payoff to a story in WrestleMania history. So I love this WrestleMania, and I'm gonna keep it real. We better give The Rock all the praise because easily
Yeah,
he could have easily said, "Nah, we gonna keep going with me and my cousin." He could have easily said that. They left it up to him. He's
yeah.
the one who said, "Yo, we can do that, or we can just do this." Because if you remember what he said, are they fighting little rumble of Money in the Bank people?
I don't have
Why
the
you
sound on
wearing
my
them bell
phone.
bottoms to fight? You shouldn't be
Oh,
doing that. Why are you
oh,
just randomly going in people's matches and doing moonsaults?
oh, Bailey won. I was getting ready to say I don't have the sound turned up on my phone, so I couldn't hear the bell go off or whatever. But
I
no,
think I'm behind you a couple of seconds.
okay, that
Uh,
Nia Jax, yeah. Okay, you said no, I said Tiffany Stratton is winning. Who did you say was winning the women's Money in the Bank match?
uh, let me go to my handy dandy notebook. I got Naomi
Naomi.
with
Okay.
Tiff.
Hey, How would you feel about Nia Jax winning Money in the Bank? Because
Uh,
she won Queen of the Ring,
she's
and
not in the
now
match
she,
though.
oh damn, you're right. I don't know why I keep thinking she was
She
in the,
has her
oh
title shot at SummerSlam. She doesn't
yeah,
need to be in the match,
you're right. Dog, I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking today.
obviously.
Hey, hold on. Nia got the hell out of there, man, real quick. I'm tweaking. I don't know why I thought she was in the match. I'm
Nah,
tweaking.
but I think
Momentum.
Nia, like period, like she's a prime candidate for a win title cash in same night person. Like she wins the title, then loses it.
Hmm.
Prime for that. Um, yeah, about the shit.
Hey, hey, Mention beat the hell out of Nia Jax. Nia got the hell out of there quick, fast, and hey, she said that kid do stay hurt, dog. Let's get the hell out of here.
Hit her too. Hit her too. Hit her right in her
Ah.
friggin' head. God damn it.
But no, you were saying what now about the Rock and whatever and
Oh
the
well,
doc?
I'm just saying, like he could have just said fuck it. You know how many people would have just said fuck it, and that man that I don't care. I got my money. Hey bro, I get a big ass check every year for a percentage of what you made. Hey, let me sit here and pivot. Then I can get 3 more years, and then we can do stupid amounts of gates like we just did for WrestleMania 14. We can go do that at wherever 41 is. Oh, in Las Vegas of all goddamn places. Let watch that damn gate, and then we can do another one wherever the next one is. Like it was a good play. He Rock no business. We all know Rock no business. You know what I'm saying? All type of business. He knew exactly what he was doing. He got to be a
Hmm.
heel. He got to say whatever he wanted. Oh, I went off before, but it was like he said that the booze bothered him. What do you mean, Rock? That it bothered you? Because you
Well,
know you're a wrestler, so you're going to get booed for something. But I don't think that boo was like, yeah, I didn't. I was mad, like as he said it, that the fans were quote unquote upset. No, he was mad they booed him.
yeah,
So
and
he was like,
and,
yo,
and,
I'm going
and
straight. Fuck you.
and if you know, and if you ever pay attention to the Rock, he's a people pleaser. He wants to please the people and his whoever's sponsoring him, all that stuff, whatever, you know. So no, yeah, I totally get
Yeah, he was mad at
what you're
that.
saying.
He didn't like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I think well, hell, his ego was somewhat
Oh yeah,
his
he was a
ego
little
was bruised a
touched.
little
He was
bit.
touched.
Yeah,
He was he was he
because
was a little mad. You can
and
say
you
it in
know
the same.
what?
Man had
Yeah,
the Doctor Evil joint.
yeah. He was mad.
I was
He
quite
was mad
bothered by that.
because yeah, because he probably figured that this is what the people want, which we do. But there was also another section of people, maybe all wrestling fans to a certain degree, they wanted to see if Cody was going to finish his story against Roman.
I mean,
You
it's
know?
not even. It's point blank. Like even me being a straight Roman guy, it's like you can't just jump in like that. I mean,
Yeah.
we've been waiting 2 years for this shit. Like you gotta chill out, bro. Like
Fall back,
yeah, I want to
fall
see you.
back.
You know what I mean? But chill out, bro. We got business first. Then we go to you. Like, come on.
Uh,
And it kind of does annoy me that, and it's only really two of them or three of them, but it's not even all like attitude era dudes. It's like Brock and shit like that too. It pisses me off sometimes. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, you're not the only dude in this company. Let's make another guy so we can have another guy for you to feud with. Let's
dude,
do that.
I've been saying that for years, man. To me, my biggest problem with Vince was, or yeah, Vince was the fact that he was relying too heavily on those attitude era guys. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice to have them, but man, you need to build stars because you're. And I was just talking to my son about this. You know, he kept looking at. I was telling my son this earlier about don't look at what you can do in the moment. Look, you have to look at 6 months to 7 months down the line or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or years, whatever the case may be. So in this case, it's the same thing with Vince when he was in charge. He kept looking at the moment instead of looking at the future, 5 years down the line, because you need to build people who are going to carry this company because one day Roman's not going to be there. As we see, John Cena's not there anymore. The Rock, he's there every so often. Stone Cold's not there anymore. So you need to build people who are going to carry this company on his shoulders the way Roman did the last 4 years or what have you. And and that was my biggest problem that I had with Vince when he was in charge. So
Yeah, for sure. Like he was very short sighted. He didn't. That's why he couldn't long term storybook no more. He was just so focused on or that. Well, he kind of got. Let's keep it real. He kind of got into Eric Bischoff mode. I won't put
mhm,
everything on TV. Why?
yeah.
Like you're the only
Well,
show that really people like. Yeah, whatever. We got the
and
other
well,
shows.
yeah. I mean, and that's probably why he was phoning it in the way he was because he knew that he wasn't getting any traction or any competition from TNA. To a certain degree, he wasn't. He was getting some from AEW when it first started or whatever. Because and I say this because a lot of people were jumping from WWE over to AEW, which I get.
Yeah.
It's a new promotion,
Who?
probably bigger
Who?
money and whatever. Jericho, no, Jericho. Well,
Jericho
Cody was
wasn't
already.
there. Wasn't in WWE. He was in Japan.
No, I'm saying he went to AEW though when AEW first was getting started.
Yeah, I
When
mean he
AEW
went
got
there, but he
started.
wasn't a WWE guy that went to. He wasn't like fresh off. The only fresh off dude they had was Cesaro and Moxley. Everybody else was just dude that WWE let go, and then they got Daniel Bryan. So what? Those
Well,
three.
no, but I'm saying is my point is what I'm saying is guys were going over to AEW who were gone from WWE, whether they were in New Japan, TNA, Impact, whatever, Ring of Honor, whatever the case was. But I'm saying he was getting some because, okay, you see so and so, Jericho, he's over there. What's he going to do? Jack Swagger, he was over there for a minute. I mean, you're like, okay, what is AEW going to do for these guys or whatever? Are they going to give them good stories and whatever? Then you find, then you look at it, you're like, they didn't really do anything. So I mean, really, WWE was still winning, even though it wasn't putting out decent products. To me, it got back to being good. The main roster, for that matter, was during the pandemic when they were really forced to pivot.
It got good when Roman said, "If I come back and put my life on the line, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do." So he
That too.
said, "Yo, Paul, what can we do?" And Paul put the shit together. That's what
Yeah.
happened. It had
Well,
shit to do with
that was hold
WWE.
on. Well, no, I didn't say Vince. I said that's what
I
happened.
just want to say it. I know you didn't say. I just want to say
Yeah, because that
it.
and
It
it
had shit
happened
to do
during
with
and it happened during the pandemic. So that's what
it. Yeah,
you
and then
know.
the other shoe to drop was him leaving, and
Hmm. Hmm.
boy, the man was he was out of date and trash, and it's not even worth because of the scumbag that he's turned out to be. It's not even worth really talking about him. I understand what he did for the business, but whatever. At the end, he wasn't good, and he didn't need to
Oh,
go. And
real quick, next Friday night on SmackDown, mention against Nia Jackson, Corbin and Cruz against Angel and Berto. And those two matches have been announced for
I get
SmackDown.
the Nia joint, but why do I want to see this tag match? Is this for like?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I don't know. Whatever.
The DIY coming out or DIY.
They're gonna get
Let me,
another one shot. They better get cheered, bro. They better get cheered, bro.
let me ask you this: do you see Rhea Ripley coming back tomorrow?
Uh, I don't know. I don't think anybody in the feud is wrestling tomorrow. Are they?
Besides Priest.
Yeah, I mean, nothing that she would come back for and do anything. I would say Monday maybe more. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
No, well, I guess I wonder if here's okay. Here's something that we could mention, and we kind of touched on this on Tuesday. What do you think about Finn Balor maybe costing Damian Priest the title? Still, we kind of touched on that. Do you still feel the same? Do you think that Finn Balor will cost Damian Priest? Cost Damian Priest the title, or do
Um, I don't know. I don't like that, to be honest with you.
you don't
Um,
like that? You said.
no, because why? Like, I don't know. Like I would rather it be a cash in,
Okay.
just a straight cash in, and then you know I didn't get to see what that picture was, by the way. But
It's from Knicks by
I will
CD.
talk about
He
that
was
later.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't like because that could be Damian's Priest's next feud is the feud with the whole Judgment Day, right? So
Hmm.
I don't. I just want them to have that brawl by itself. But I do kind of like as I'm thinking about it, it makes sense for Priest to Priest. I'm sorry, for Finn to interfere in Priest's match. I don't know about maybe cost him indirectly, not
Hmm.
like meaning to cost him. But then again, I don't know. I just would rather the
Because
cash in be to
because see, one of the things that I'm thinking, I'm wondering if they're going to do, if they're going to have, or maybe have Dominic come out there, Carlito come out there ringside.
if somebody comes out there, it'll be because how they built it on Monday. It'll be Finn. It would make sense for only Finn to
Yeah.
be
Oh
out
yeah.
there
Right.
because
Right. Right.
nobody why
Right.
like they shouldn't be out. They shouldn't be there. But Finn would
No.
be there because
Well, I'm
he got
saying
punched in
that.
his face by the guy. So why not, right? So
Yeah. Right. He did. I'm just looking at it like, how do you fit Rhea into that?
I don't
Um,
think it's no reason to have Rhea. It's no look or
well, no,
thing
wait.
that makes sense for her
Actually,
to
no.
be there.
Wait a minute. I don't know. You could do it like this. If Finn comes out, then maybe Dominic comes out to say, "Hey, don't no, don't argue with Priest. Come on, guys. Let's kind of keep it together." And then Liv comes out. Liv comes out and starts distracting Dom. Dom's like, "Man, go somewhere. Get out of my face, whatever." And Liv keeps on rubbing on Dom's shoulders, and then that's how you bring Rhea out. I mean, hey, she's like, "Come on, Dom, let's go, Dom."
He said, keep rubbing Dom's shoulders like it's 1960.
well, hell, hey, they can't get too frisky on there. You don't want to grabbing his stuff, so grabbing his crotch area or whatever, nothing like that.
Maybe when they
So
get the Netflix. Maybe when they get the
yeah, but I mean that could be one way of getting
Netflix.
Rhea out there.
I mean,
I
yeah,
don't know.
it's a way, but I just don't. You gonna put all of that that main event? Like that's a lot, man.
Oh, so you're saying that it's overbooking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the reason why like I said, I say that we've been seeing the Judgment Day being teased as or we've seen them get teased of them breaking up, and it's been coming to a head for a long time, and I think it's a possibility we could see the beginning of the end of the Judgment Day. Excuse me,
Oh, I
maybe
think
starting
it's
tomorrow.
absolute. Well, I don't know about the end. I think it might be the end. I think it'll go on. Maybe they put live in there as far as after Priest is gone, and then Rhea comes back. Is Priest and Rhea versus Liv and Dominic or some shit like that? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Or her and Finn would make sense more. Actually, it'll be a better match. But I think maybe that could be the SummerSlam match. But I think that all
Mhm.
starts on Monday. I don't think they put anything. I think because this him losing alone starts a feud, right? Because
Mhm.
he told them not to come and help him, and he put his membership in a Judgment Day on him. So just losing starts a feud, and so you don't
And then,
really have to jumpstart that.
what,
That's
what,
why I say it's overbooking
what,
because you don't need it.
what, well, if that's the case, add R-Truth in there too. Have him come out.
He told me to come here and help out Nick.
Right.
What?
Matter of fact, here's all the money that we made from our T-shirt. No,
That shit was the funniest shit in the yo. That shit was funny
you,
as hell.
you know
He
what though?
said, "Yo, look at all the money we made." Just
Right.
throwing fucking shit at them. That shit. And then it was like, no, who said no? JD was like, "Where's mine?" He was like, "You ain't in the judge."
Yeah, right.
Oh
But
shit.
no, if they don't bring back Rhea Sat tomorrow night, then I can see her coming back Monday.
Yeah, I think more Monday than anything else. I don't think you can. I don't think you not for that match because Seth has nothing to do with it. What if he cashes? What if whoever wins the Money in the Bank cashes and makes it a 3-way? Like then it comes a big clusterfuck. Like why? I wouldn't. I don't know what the hell that was. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. It is. I'd rather Rhea have her own shine. Like she comes out when Liv's in the ring and she just beats the hell out of Liv. I rather that. And then beats up
Mm.
Dominic. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this dude do
Right,
both. Just do both.
right. Do you see Jimmy Uso coming back at Money in the Bank? Possibly.
I think he would be he would be the person that I would say comes back this week. But then also, I mean, Jimmy, I mean, all three of them grew up together with Sika. You know what I'm saying? That's their great uncle.
Hmm. Right.
So it's just that Roman's not booked for anything. So why would he just go out there? I'm sure he got some shit to handle, right? So
Yeah. But you
I
know
just
what?
yeah, yeah, he can come.
That
He
could
will come
hey
back. It'll make sense.
that could be included in the story too. Sika passing somehow they can include that in the story.
Oh, I'm sure somebody mentioned it.
Yeah.
I'm sure The Rock will say something when they get together,
Mhm.
whenever that
Oh yeah.
promo hit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm sure it will,
Most definitely. Most definitely.
but it'll definitely come. It'll
No,
definitely come back.
I will. Hey, watching that documentary, I forgot how funny The Rock looked in all his Elvis attire. Those loud 1990 malt liquor vests and stuff that he
Said
had.
Mo Lincoln,
'Cause look, I was waiting for him to
bro,
start singing "Saint I, Saint
bro.
I."
I want to know how much that shirt cost, bro. That
Which one?
shirt it was like a goldish tight, like a tiger was on the back of it. Like that shit looked. It looked like diamonds was in that shit. It was just like you can't fold that shirt. Like you should. You know what I mean? That goes in like a bank vault or some shit. Like that shit crazy, yo. It looked even crazier in the regular cameras, not on TV. They look even crazier.
Oh
I'm like,
yeah,
yo, that it was
yeah.
shining in the backstage. But yeah, like he killed that hill. He killed that hill
Yeah,
character, man.
that was like you know what made his heel character and I'm talking about The Rock. What made his heel character go even uh, to a deeper level, if you
Mm.
will, were his promos on social media.
Yeah, that was a
That
good addition. And
yeah,
I'm
because
surprised
see,
nobody's picked that. But no, I shouldn't say nobody because Drew has.
yeah,
Drew
Drew,
has picked up on how to do that, which is I don't understand why nobody else is doing that. That
yeah,
man, like if you can't get your whole promo out or get your whole thought out on your little 5 minute spot, go to Twitter, go
hmm
to on live, and just start going off.
yeah, because that imagine if Hollywood Rock would have had social media like this back when in was it 03, oh 04 is 03, oh 04
Oh,
run?
it would have been if him and Austin had social. If him and Austin had
Oh
Twitter
yeah,
back then,
yeah. That's what
oh
I'm
my
saying.
god,
And I think to me, I think a lot of people aren't really giving or aren't really talking about to me what Rock did with those promos that he was cutting on Twitter. I thought those promos were fantastic. I don't know if I don't know if he actually sat down and wrote him and his team wrote out a lot of that stuff, or if some of it was
probably
off the dome. But man,
probably a mix,
that stuff
probably
was
50-50.
freaking great, man. That stuff was great.
Damn, he
That
just
stuff
ran into the barricade for no reason. That was
this tag match. Austin Theory and
Oh,
Grayson Waller against DIY has been good. It's been a solid match. So those of you wondering what I'm looking at, I'm looking at
the
as I look
match
at my phone.
ain't what the problem is with all of them. Really,
Mm-hmm.
it's the stick, it's the mic work. You can't
Oh,
really cut
promos.
a promo. But now that if you notice, there's a lot more backstage stuff
Mm-hmm.
instead of just like ring promos right now,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
that's what Black and Gold dudes was used to. They got their promos off backstage. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't a lot of mic pro. Like not everybody did a mic promo. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They did they backstage stuff and all of that. All that was backstage. Doing that type of stuff. He's going to that, and it's a lot, a lot of them
Yeah.
that got that
But
style down. Like it's really good. I don't know if you've been paying attention to Gargano and Ciampa online, but Ciampa been trying to RKO Randy Orton for like a month now,
yeah, I've been seeing that. Yeah, I've been seeing
and it's
that.
not working. So he has to switch it up or something. Like I don't know. That was a hell of I don't know what that move called, but that shit looked crazy.
Oh, I forgot what it's called. The one where Theory um, drove his neck drove his neck on his thigh or knee or whatever.
That was a crazy.
Yeah,
That's a
I
crazy
forgot
ass
what it's
move.
called. I forgot what it's called. But
But I had a lot of stuff written down for that WWE back behind the curtain. Like I was saying before, here's one like the match by October, WrestleMania was 80% done, and
hmm
then you get this shit thrown in. You got the whole shit thrown in there.
well, hold on,
Um,
wait, Fair. And not only that, don't forget the injuries. The injuries to Punk and who else? Punk's injury was key because remember he was supposed to. They were going to have him face, I think, Seth, and then he got hurt at Rumble, and then somebody else got hurt too.
Nobody peeped that though. And I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt your thought, but nobody
Good.
peeped that part of it where when Triple H said this was 80% done in October.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and then he said the plan was absolutely Seth versus CM Punk.
Mm-hmm.
How did you know that in October?
Because he came back. He came back at
At
Survivor
the at
Series,
the
which
end
is
of
in
November.
the Survivor right at Survivor Series, which is at the end of November. So that meant that Punk because right before he came back at Survivor Series, there were talks about him. Did he sign or did he not sign or whatever? Like what a month or so before,
Yeah, they
maybe.
had a meeting, and then there was no news after that.
Right,
So they
right,
had
right.
the meeting, and I don't know. I don't know if it was ended the beginning of November. Whatever. I don't want to say exactly when, but they had the plan in their mind at least. Because if 80% is done, that means most of the matches was on paper and pencil.
Mm-hmm.
So and then on top of that, so if 80% is done, and then you already had thoughts, maybe it wasn't just it was penciled in, and then they kind of got more settled later down. But let's say it was penciled in, right? Hypothetical. I could be wrong. But what if it's penciled in? What the hell was Cody gonna do?
You're just gonna sit there. It seemed like.
And then if you peeped it, and then they said, "What was Cody?" Well, they asked, "What was Cody gonna do?" And somebody said, "I don't know if everybody would have liked what he was gonna do."
Mm.
What? Cody wasn't gonna be on this card.
Which is
Rod
which is
coming back, he wasn't gonna be on this card in January.
which
And
is
then he
very
wins the
odd.
freaking Royal Rumble and then starts all this shit. Triple H is the man. That's why I said it. That's why I said it. Just Triple H is the man. Give him some props.
No, Triple H is great, man. I told you I've loved what he's done since he has taken over creative in WWE. I've loved what he's done. So no, he gets a lot of credit. Um, he's definitely. Hey, I will say this: it would have been interesting to see what would have happened if Punk does not get injured.
That's
It
what I'm
definitely would
saying.
have been.
And if
It
they
would have
that and
been.
then that like did that affect Rock's decision?
Right,
Knowing that CM
because
CM Punk was hurt?
Because if Punk doesn't get hurt, do we get Rock Roman at Mania 40 still?
Right, that's what I'm saying. You got the fan match. You got the match is gonna get fans distracted and just say distracted. And let's say Cody is Cody is like the special guest referee in the match. Bro,
Yeah.
that WrestleMania could have been a clusterfuck, bro. That
Oh
the
yeah.
dude, they saved that shit. Let's keep it real. They really saved that
They
damn
they they
WrestleMania.
really saved it.
They
They
saved
really
it.
saved it.
Cause
Yeah.
I swear, if Vince was there, it would have been, hey, I don't care. Go get my money. Go get my money. We'll worry about the rest of that shit later. We'll give
Pretty
Cody
much.
the belt the night after.
Pretty
That's what
much.
would happen.
Pretty much. What do you think of the Rock in his final boss character? Like, do you think it concludes next year at Mania 41 in Vegas, or do you think he continues after that?
I think he's like kind of because again another thing that Rock said that about the pivot. He said he can do it. Not doing. It was either Bruce Pritchard or somebody else, but he said that instead of just trucking along, now you can maybe possibly have Rock because of story for the year after and the year after. So I think not off just that documentary, but I just think he was penciled into the next two WrestleMania. He was penciled in to the next two WrestleManias. I think his name is on the card in pencil, and if the shit work out correctly, then he'll do it. If it don't, then he probably does something else. But I think 41 main event is Cody versus Rob. I don't think it's Roman.
Night one or wait, night two?
I think he's the mid. You know what the main event of WrestleMania is? It's night two, last match. It's Rock versus Cody. I
Mm.
don't think Rock Roman happens. If they unless they do two matches, and I would not do two matches with Rock
Oh,
on a meet.
uh, we have new tag team champions. DIY. They are the new
Did
SmackDown tag team champions.
did you just spoil it for me, Chuck?
Hey, catch up.
Let's see. Grayson tapped.
Uh,
Okay. Grayson tapped. Hmm. That starts a feud. That's a feud starter.
hmm
It's a feud starter.
Yep.
Maybe Austin goes back with Johnny. I mean, he did a lot of good work in NXT with Johnny in the way or whatever they used to be called. Funny, it's kind of funny.
Oh,
Maybe he goes back.
yeah, yeah. That definitely starts a feud
So
because
what?
Grayson
What is?
Grayson moves him in there to to get kicked.
Did I miss the solo thing? Did I miss something? Did Solo come out?
I didn't see Solo no,
So they about
which
to
is
give him five
odd.
minutes, 4 minutes.
That's odd. That's real odd. Well, we still got time. Got about 4 minutes. Who tapped again? Was it Grayson?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Grayson
Grayson.
tapped first, so I think that starts the feud between them.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, man, they really. I hope they can get the tag team division together, man, because they definitely need to get the tag team
They
division.
need to make
Division.
them fighting. That's what the tag team championships need. They need to be defended every week. That should be either the TV main event, unless the Bloodline and Cody have a promo that's really important. That should be
Oh, wait,
the TV main
hold on.
event every goddamn.
Mm.
Did they just give him fireworks?
Mm. Solo's cutting the promo, TV
Oh, it's
promo.
coming to promo. Damn, that was. I should have watched it on my TV app. This is ridiculous.
Mm, mm, that good, good promo work by Solo. Mm. I think I think Solo pins Cody tomorrow. I think Solo pins Cody. Look at Fair's face, ladies and gentlemen. He looks confused. It's like he's about to. Ah, yeah, I like that promo Solo just cut because there was a couple key things he said in there that I really liked when he said when he talked about what happened at WrestleMania 40, how Roman couldn't defend our family's legacy like Cody defended his family's legacy. So therefore, he's saying he's not worthy to be tribal chief, whatever. So that's definitely we know that's definitely setting up a Solo against Roman match at SummerSlam. Um, yeah, I like that.
That was that was the best promo uh Solo's cut.
Maybe,
My man
maybe,
said
maybe start
my
having
man
Cole or Solo
said he
start cutting those
wasn't man
promos.
enough to defend our title and our family legacy. Therefore, he will no longer call himself the tribal chief because I am the tribal chief. Okay, okay, sir.
So that's why I'm saying maybe Solo ought to start cutting these type of promos more.
Again, another backstage
Yeah, yeah.
promo. So,
Mm-hmm.
hey, 60-40 Roman comes back tomorrow.
60-40. Okay, you're up to
60-40 Roman comes
60-40.
back tomorrow. My man said
60-40.
if you
Okay.
wanted that match, you come take it from me. Otherwise, Cody, I'm coming for you. And I'm taking back our title. He can't sit home and take that. You can't let him. You can't. He can't sit home and take that. Yeah, yeah. He might be coming back tomorrow. Or it might be Jimmy. I mean, it's Jimmy. It's Jimmy. I'm going to say it's Jimmy,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm 60-40 that Roman comes back.
SmackDown was it was decent tonight, pretty decent show. The matches overall were pretty solid as well too.
I mean, it
Um,
wasn't nothing special.
yeah,
I
it was
thought it was
okay.
kind of be fireworks. The Cody them three promo anyway. Was more Kevin Owens, getting that crowd fired up. Wasn't really nothing special. Good tag team main event. New tag team champions. Good for DIY. I hope they put them as the worker title for that brand now because I just think the tag team titles was always back in the day defended at least every other TV, right? So
It felt
I
like
think
it.
we need to start getting back to that and letting that start to kind of get that luster back. Um, Good first promo. I think they're trying to push. They're trying to make sure that Jay and LA Knight were in the forefront because I guess that's where the money is right now. Um, Drew saying to Jay, "How the hell did you even get across the border?" That was funny. Yeah. Women's match. Bailey. They threw Bailey in there. You know my feeling. Like they messed up with her. Um, got some good heat with the ladies' money in the bank. Yeah, good. Well, nothing special. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I always feel like the go home shows leading up to the pay per views always to me should definitely be um, if you put on a scale of 1 to 10, at least an 8, at least an 8. That's the way I feel like most of these go home shows should be because you're setting it up, especially when you get to your big fours. They should always be good. But no, tonight it was solid. It was okay. It was solid.
Solid one, solid one.
Yeah,
And we got to do
yeah,
a lot of the things. So you changed the match, right? Let me get
right.
back over here.
Shout out to MP 13. Thanks for tuning in. What's happened so far? Well, SmackDown has ended, so we have new tag team champions. DIY, they beat Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Excuse me, not Grayson Allen. Grayson Waller.
Grayson
Uh,
Allen is hilarious.
yeah, I can't stand that bum. I really can't. I can't stand him. Solo Sokoa, like I said, to me, I don't know if I should be surprised about this as we get ready to close. I don't know if I should be surprised by this, but I will say I am kind of shocked that Solo got the last 3 minutes of that promo. I was expecting him to be out there more. But what up, always Solo? What up? What
Always
up?
Solo was good.
I was kind of surprised though that he got the last 3 minutes. He only got 3 minutes. I was expecting him to have more, if that makes sense. Have more
Yeah, but
camera
from what
time,
we've
but
seen, though, I mean, that was fucking perfect.
yeah. It was perfect. It
Great.
was perfect. Yeah,
That was like I said in the main roster anyway, because he cut promos in NXT 2.0 when they was up there. He was pretty good. But yeah, like that's all he needed. And
yeah,
he got across both coming after Cody and then also taking a shot at Roman. So that's why I keep going like this with this. Now it's like
yeah.
I'm 80-20 that Roman's
Man.
coming back.
Oh God! Now you're 80-20 now. Now you're 80-20.
That's
First you
how
were
we
50,
end it, and I say
50.
hit my
Then you were
music. I'm gonna be
60-40.
100%.
Then
You know,
now you're
no,
80-20. So you know what? He's 95 point. He's 95-5. He's 95-5.
yeah,
Just say it. 95-5.
99.5.
No,
You know,
95-5. 95-5.
95, 95. Okay, yeah,
95.
yeah, yeah. I like that. I like that
Yeah.
because yeah,
So
you know,
yeah. So let's go over the Money in the Bank card for tomorrow. It takes place tomorrow at the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Canada. I don't know if Drake will be there. Hey, he might need
I
some
hope he
positive
don't. I
vibes.
know he shouldn't because then Damian Priest is gonna lose. Because yeah,
Oh, wait a
any
minute. Hey,
champion.
wait a minute. Hey, I don't know if you saw the video. Great, but Grayson Waller pulled up to the arena tonight, bumping "Not Like Us." So that's why he lost.
Well, he was in the pickup truck.
Yeah, he was
That's
in the
what he
truck
was
playing.
playing because it seemed like he was
Yeah,
bopping his head.
yeah, he was
I
playing
didn't
"Not
see
Like
the.
Us."
That's a troll move. I like it. I like that.
All right, Money in the
That
Bank
is
card.
funny.
It's
That
five
is
matches.
funny.
Five,
Was the crowd
five
going
matches.
stupid?
No, he was outside. Like this was like earlier in the day or something like that when he pulled up. But the crowd, I think they were cheering him on or whatever. But uh, five matches tomorrow. Five
Only
matches
five.
for the Money in the Bank card. I'm not sure it's gonna be on the kickoff show tomorrow, but
What do you
five
mean? Like
on
a match or something? They
yeah,
don't do
like a
that.
match. Oh, yeah, well, hey, I haven't watched a kickoff show in a minute, so.
They haven't done that. I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Well, don't worry about that stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Um, but no, the five that are going to happen. Of course, you have the two Money in the Bank matches for the men and women. You have the six-man tag between Cody, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton against the Bloodline 2.0, and then you also have Damian Priest against Seth, and the IC title, Sammy against Braun Breaker. Fair saying that the Money in the Bank men's title match is the first match of the night tomorrow night. If that happens, then that means Drew McIntyre is going to cash in Money in the Bank because that means that Damian and Seth will be the
Well,
main
what
event.
was reported
Yeah,
right
that will be
now?
the main event.
Seth Rollins and Damian Priest is the main event of Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
If that is right, then the only place to even grow to a cash in would be have money in the men's Money in the Bank to be the first match.
Yeah, I
So
mean that
in
would
that
that would
opinion,
make
and then you
yeah.
give him enough time. There's no way if that match is first and then if the main event is what is reported to be, there's
Mhm.
no way that's not a cash in. There's no way. It just makes sense.
Um, so you said Drew's going to win. I said at first I said Drew, then I said Jay. Now I'm gonna go back to Drew. I'm going back to Drew.
I'm writing this shit down
I'm
again.
gonna say Drew.
I put it in pencil too. Now,
Okay.
um,
Uh, I might text you tomorrow and tell you go with Jay. I don't know yet. Um, the next match will probably be the IC match. Probably it will be Sammy and Braun Breaker.
you had Sammy, I got Braun.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sammy. You had Braun. Um, Either or, whoever wins, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Honestly, I would.
Right.
Outside of the women's Money in the Bank match, there aren't any other women's matches on this card either. I just realized that. So there's only one women's match on this card. That's the women's Money in the Bank, which I think.
But I would say, hold on, I would say this because Trish is the host of I'm saying, damn, Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
That a match could be added, like a tag match with Bailey or something. That could be added. So I would
we'll see.
Look at that. Just keep an eye out on that.
Yeah, I agree with that. Which is where I say that the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, that will be the third match. I think that will be the third match of the pay-per-view. I have Tiffany Stratton winning. You have Naomi winning. But I do have Zoe Stark benefiting the most from that match. I think Zoe's going to put on a good match tomorrow.
I'll say Valkyria is the other one.
Okay. All right.
See, like I said, in that women's match, more than the men's match, there's a lot of people that are candidates, as I call it, for doing something stupid off the ladder. So there's a bunch of people that's going to do stupid stuff off the ladder in that women's match, in my opinion.
Okay, for sure. Also, too, and then the 6-man tag match, Randy, Cody, Kevin against the Bloodline 2.0. I got the Bloodline winning, and I have Solo pinning Cody Rhodes, especially after that promo that Solo just cut at the very end of SmackDown, where he said Roman couldn't defend our family's legacy like Cody defended his. That's giving me inclination that Solo is going to pin Cody tomorrow night.
50-50.
50-50. Okay. So if Cody gets pinned, is that a bad look on him, or
depends on how they do it?
Okay. Because and I'm only saying that because of that promo that Cody. That Solo just cut.
I get you, and I feel the same way. Like if the match ends with the Bloodline winning, I think it's Colo pinning Solo, and if the way the promo lined up, he's clearly going to say I want a title shot at SummerSlam. So it wouldn't hurt because it's a long-term story booking thing. Right, that's how they always used to give people title matches, by pinning the damn champion in a tag match or non-title match, whatever. So yeah, is this an old school way of booking that match? Why do you have a title shot? Well, you pinned the champion. So yeah, my only 50-50 about it is do they pull a Roman trigger and then Cody wins the match that way? Right. Ironically, Roman Reigns gives Cody Rhodes a win.
Right.
So that would be my only thing.
50-50, yeah. Like I said, I got the Bloodline winning that one. I think Solo pins Cody for the.
I would agree. Just booking wise, I would agree.
And then the main event, Damian Priest against Seth for the World Heavyweight title. I think I got Seth winning, and I think you said Seth too, right?
No.
Oh yeah, Damian winning.
Yeah, I had Damian winning and getting cashed in.
Okay. I guess it's a payback for Mania 40. Yeah, I have Drew. If I'm picking Drew, Drew's cashing in. I think Damian wins. I think Damian wins tomorrow. I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna say Damian wins, and then Seth cashes in. No, you know what? I'm gonna go the opposite. You said Damian, I say Seth. But Drew's cashing in that briefcase tomorrow. He's cashing in.
Yeah, the match placement is what it is. I don't think you can say anything to
Yeah. So Well, those are our picks for Money in the Bank. Tune in tomorrow. It kicks off at 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock Eastern,
I
7
think
Central.
the pregame is 6 and it starts at 8
Okay, so
Eastern.
8 your time, 8 your time, 7 my time. Hey, thank you for tuning in to Wrestling with the Bros. For Fair, I'm Chris. Smitty, hit the music. See y'all next week.
Acknowledge us.